Boy, oh boy, shit is getting spicy. Shit is getting spicy. I'm going to wait a bit for the Twitch chat to come in for the live. But for those of you who are watching as a VOD on Bowblax Beta, I would like to say that when I initially react to videos, this is going to be my first time watching this video. When I initially react to videos, I tend to like the video a lot, and then I take time to process what's going on, and I realize that I might have some issues with it. So I might be a little overly supportive of this video at first, but that is not indicative of my final opinion. Yo, what's up, Ellis Mark? I haven't seen you here in a while. This isn't Pikmin. No, it isn't. I didn't even know you watched the Pikmin streams because I didn't see you in chat ever, but welcome. I'm just waiting for some people to roll in before I react to this. Also, it looks like there's a scarce video. I don't know if Scarce talked about my stuff with the Pokemon. Oh no, Pokemon doesn't get banned. I don't know. We'll look at that later. What is up, Kazooie, Banjo-Kazooie Smash? Let me look at my dashboard real quick so I know when to start. I just want a decent amount of people in here before I end up starting. Let's see. We have... How many viewers does it say? It's not even showing up. Dude, 0 viewers. Nobody's watching right now. Damn. Wow. Okay. Yo, what's up, Sentient Burrito? How you doing? Normally I don't stream this early, but I saw this video and I watched the first couple minutes of it, and holy shit, initially I wasn't gonna react to it, but there's some bangers in here, dude. There is some good shit in here, at least from the first couple minutes I watched to the first point. The first point was just whoa, I need to react to this. So, without further ado, let's watch Ethan Klein Detached from Reality. Tell me if the audio is good. Let's test the audio a bit here. Oh shit, I didn't mean to full screen it.
What's up, Drummler?
How is the video in correlation to my voice? Is there a good...
attack by a very, very angry man.
Is there a good balance between the audio of me and the video right there? Oh, what's up, BWC? My voice is very loud? Your voice is loud, Keems is low. Alright. Let me fix that. Yo, what's up, everybody? Okay, we're just adjusting the audio right now to make sure it's good for the reaction. Okay, now I'm going to test the audio. Tell me if I need to make the video louder, or me louder, or quieter, or vice versa.
What is up,
so
Drummler?
how is the audio?
Keemstar
How is the audio in relation to this?
Under attack by a very, very...
How is that audio? Audio's fine. I thought you were streaming in a few days. Yeah, but this dropped, and it's too good for me not to react to live so far. Yo, 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 what's up, ER? I think we're good. Just finished watching it. Okay, no spoilers, guys. We're here. Ms. Dizzy made it nice. Thank you. Turn Keem up. Alright. Turn Keem up. Tell me how this sounds in relation to the video.
Angry man
is this fine?
Ethan Klein.
Is this a good balance between me and
Nuke, where he said a lot
Keemstar?
of bullshit about me.
Is that good balance right there? Yes. Go to sleep. It's 10 a.m. What? Go to sleep? I just woke up. Maybe a little louder on Keem's end? Alright. No chimp noises for this stream. Chimp noises are banned. You can use your TISM points to redeem chimp noises for the next stream. So save onto your TISM points because I'm not chimping this stream. Alright. Let's watch this.
In fact, he accused me of rewriting history, when really, this man rewrote some history.
He
lot
big
of stuff
mad.
taken out of context. lot of the story just completely not there. The narrative completely changed. In fact, we're going to talk about everything in that video in this part 2 of responding to this angry guy. But
dude, rip the G Fuel, dude. No G Fuel on the right. No G Fuel on the computer. No G Fuel on his hat, dude. Rip G Fuel.
Of course, if you see part 1 of me responding to Ethan Klein, one of the most disgusting things this guy did is literally accuse me of another person's suicide. And I'm sorry, H3H3, you, your fans, the hate mob that you have created with all this false bullshit, they can sit there and blame me for that over and over and over again, but I'm gonna take the word of the people that actually knew Etika in real life. His mother, his girlfriend, and his close friends that were...
Super good point. So in Ethan's response video, he responded to a lot of Keem's first response, and he alluded that he was gonna address everything and not let anything slip under the radar. He never responded to the point that Etika's own family and friends were supporting, well, not necessarily supporting Keemstar, but criticizing Ethan for his use of Etika in his video.
Highly offended that you would just dig up the grave of this man and use him as a pawn to attack me. In this video that Ethan Klein uploaded, the very first story he touches on is something that happened 5 years ago, when Dromalert got a story wrong, accusing an innocent man of being a pedophile. He went through that story real fast and left out a ton of details. And I'm going to provide you full context of this story, but before I do that, first, let's talk about Ethan Klein himself and his own false pedophile allegations.
Oh,
like,
shit.
I don't know, remember the time when he accused 1.2 billion people of being pedophiles?
1.2 billion people of being pedophiles. This is what made me want to react to the video. I got to this point and I was like, holy shit. It's about to go down, dude.
Roll it.
What exactly does the Catholic Church do except rape kids?
Yikes! Did he really say that? I gotta hear that one more time. Did he say that? Roll it.
What exactly does the Catholic Church do except rape kids? I mean,
dude, the little smile that he did, dude.
What exactly would you say you do, Catholic Church?
Wow. Well, Ethan Klein, let me just tell you firsthand.
You know what's exciting about this drama? Is that Keem isn't just defending himself, but he's trying to expose Ethan at the same time. So that means we will have to see a response from Ethan. We will have to see another video from Ethan. Or at least a tweet or something. Now, the first two...
15-year-old British kid, let's go.
Hey, thanks for the $1 dono, Lieutenant Cobra. Yes, the donation sound is Keem calling me an autistic retard. And yes, that was directed towards me. Anyways, what I was saying is that, like, the first two Ethan Klein videos, they were, like, planned, right? Like, he planned the first one, and then he planned the second one to... It was already finished, but it had, like, some holes in it to add, like, a new response material. I don't know if he has a third video planned, you know? I don't know if he anticipated Keem going this hard at him. So are we going to see another H3 video, or since he doesn't have one planned and doesn't want to make a video off the bat, maybe we won't see anything, maybe we'll see some tweets, maybe we'll see something in the podcast. Anyways, this is exciting. It's not just Keem defending himself, it's Keem going on the offense, which I love.
All right, the Catholic Church has done a lot of good. In fact, if it wasn't for the Catholic Church, I wouldn't be alive today. I was actually born in a place called Father Baker's Children's Home. It is something that the Catholic Church and Father Baker himself set up to help out orphans. My biological parents were too young to have me, and so instead of me being aborted, because they were Catholic, they had me. I was born in this children's home, and it saved my life. It is highly offensive to myself and one...
Wow. Dude, if it weren't for the Catholics, Keem would have been aborted, bro. Whew. Wow, Ethan must really hate the Catholic Church now. They're responsible for Keem.
1.2 billion Catholics around the world. But that is not the only false pedo allegations that Ethan Klein has put
I
forward.
love the music, by the way. I love the music choice.
In fact, he's made multiple videos on a man by the name of Patrice Wilson. And in these multiple videos that Ethan made, he insinuated and straight up accused him of being a pedophile. Roll it.
Looking like the nice neighborhood pedophile there, Mr. Wilson, with the lip gloss. This image is pretty twisted up in itself.
Ooh, I remember this video. Holy shit. I didn't even think about this in this feud. Damn. He's going in, dude. He's digging up everything. What the fuck, bro?
Just holding what looks
Let's be real, though. The Catholic Church is very dodgy. Yes, it is. But just, I think Ethan's comments in regards to that were over the top. I don't know if he was trying to make a joke and it didn't land. That's what I assume. I assume he just tried to make a joke about the Catholic Church and it really didn't land. That's what I assume that was.
It's like a phallic object, a little 8-year-old girl, and a big, giant black man looking in on her, man. It's like Blackzilla.
Oh, yeah, there was another clip that someone showed me on Twitter earlier where, for some reason, H3 has, like, this fascination with black people. He's like, oh, he's black. You know, I don't know why he does this, but he does this quite a bit.
This guy's got a weird fantasy, dude. Blackzilla rapes the little 8-year-old white girl.
What? He said that? Oh my god.
With blonde hair. He likes it. He likes him white and blonde. Watch his face light up, dude. Because he knows he's about to have a good fap. Some fucking weird, obviously pedophile guy is just like, get into my van. You know, your little daughter. That's what he sees. He's salivating. He wants to eat your children.
Wow.
Now, I know it's a joke, but you said that in front of 3 million people, bro. You know this guy got harassed. You know this guy got harassed. Probably more so than Tony. Let's be fair. Because most people know Tony isn't a pedo by now because that story is mostly spread as something against Keem, you know. Damn, dude. You know that guy got harassed by H3 fans.
These constant attacks from Ethan Klein and his fan base, constantly calling Patrice Wilson a pedophile, had a huge mental toll on him, to the point that it pushed him to suicide. He wanted to upload a live stream so he could express himself and express his mindset and explain what this bullying and harassment has done to him. And when Ethan Klein saw this live stream, instead of thinking about the safety and well-being of Patrice Wilson after accusing him of being a pedophile, he went and tattled on him.
Patrice.
Someone says Patrice Wilson isn't a good person either, though. Okay, regardless of that, right? In H3's video, H3 went after Keemstar for doxing Smile for YouTube. Now, Smile for YouTube is a serial swatter and doxer, and I'm not saying doxing's okay. Thank you so much for the sub, Pantsless Gamer. I actually do appreciate that a lot. But, I lost my train of thought. That's a good problem to have in relation to a sub. But, Smile for YouTube is a serial doxer and swatter, right? And that does not make Keemstar doxing Smile for YouTube. It doesn't make his action good, right? But if we're saying that Ethan calling Patrice Wilson a pedo is fine because Patrice Wilson's a bad person, then by that same logic, we can also say that Keemstar doxing Smile for YouTube is okay because Smile for YouTube is a horrible person, right? So it doesn't make sense. Both of them fucked up there, right? Let's not fight fire with fire, dude. Like, if you murder a murderer, it's still illegal and you're still a murderer, right?
Wilson, who's someone we had made videos before in the past, he's a little creepy guy, and they all have a bit of a pedo vibe. So this was years ago. I don't know if the guy's actually diddling kids. I mean, how could I know that? But it's the insinuation. Started a live stream with our channel name in the title, H3H3. He changed the countdown to 2 hours, and he uploaded this video, and it scared the living Christ out of me. Peeking in the window of a 12-year-old girl.
Oh, I remember this. He tried to meme the shit out of this. This guy was suffering from false pedo allegations, and Ethan memed the shit out of it. What did Keem do when he fucked up? He took it down within 2 hours. He took it down, I think, before many YouTubers called him out. Now, it was a big mistake on Keem's part, but what did Ethan do? Whew. This is damning.
Pretending to be Mr. Rogers. Okay? This is who's after me, writing Ethan in the description, dudes. Okay? And I wrote an email to my contacts at Google and YouTube, and I'm so embarrassed by that email because I was genuinely like, this shit is getting too weird for me to handle. And I think I titled it something like "Urgent: A Threat Against My Life."
Damn, unbelievable, you goddamn tattletale. I'm pretty sure that wasn't the first time that you tattled to YouTube about someone else's video.
Ooh! Please go in depth about this. Dude, as a small YouTuber who's had videos taken down, and I have a soft spot for Gokanaru. I'm not gonna lie, okay? I have a soft spot for this man in the top left, Gokanaru, because when his video just came out about Ethan Klein, I think it had maybe 200,000 views. It was blowing up, and then it stopped. It dead stopped for a week. During the same time, you guys remember that I had the Pokimane video blew up. The one that ended up getting copyright striked, right? That video got 500,000 views in one day. I decided to help this man out and put his video in the end card of my Pokimane video. And what happened is people clicked on it, and it pushed it in the algorithm again, and it gave it a second win, because it was going to stop at 200K, and then it pushed to 1 million. And it became such an iconic video, and I just love that video so much, because it took someone who was pretty well respected. Ethan had a really good reputation, and it showed, he showed that he had flaws as well, right? And I think that was super interesting, super bold of him. The video was great. If you guys haven't watched it yet, Gokanaru, End of H3, Video Vigilant. It's not uploaded by him specifically because it got taken down. The rumor is that Ethan talked to Susan to take it down, and that's what Keem's alluding to here. But yeah, if you haven't seen that, definitely see that. I'm not saying the video is perfect. I'm not saying all the criticism in the video is great, but I'm just saying it's really well made, and there's a lot of good points in there, right? I mean, it may seem so far that I'm super anti-Ethan and super pro-Keem, but I do have some mixed opinions on either one. There's bad things Keem did, there's bad things Ethan did. But yeah, let me read this highlighted message. Remember when YouTube wasn't this shit show, power tripping and attacking each other back and forth? When we used to collaborate and actively create content and laugh and have fun? Now where are we? At the end of the road and a new era going down further, talking shit about each other, toxic platform that needs to be fixed to compensate for the way. Well, YouTube, I mean, there has been back and forths, right? Even back in 2016. There wasn't that many back and forths earlier in the decade, right? 2010, 2011. It's just how the platform is. The platform is always changing. We can't force it to go back. But if you don't want to focus on drama, there's a lot of great content that's not drama related on YouTube. I watch a lot of Nintendo videos, and there's so many other videos that aren't drama related. So the drama exists on YouTube, but it's not the only thing that exists on YouTube. It's not it's overtaking it, right? Anyways, let's continue watching this.
But obviously, like I said, this had a huge mental toll on Patrice Wilson, to the point where he came out later in a video explaining that the harassment that Ethan Klein put on him did this. Roll it.
H3, that name was in there because those were the videos that blatantly accused me of being things like a rapist, pedophile, I eat children. When you say certain things, it can ruin everything they do. I get death threats every single time. People we want you dead. You bloody child molester. You pedophile. You rapist. After a while, it's taken into my head, and the whole suicidal thoughts there, kind of coming in my head. Maybe it would be better off if I wasn't here.
Holy, I never saw that clip. Damn. Can you turn my audio up? Okay. Dude, I never saw that clip. Holy, yes. I don't know if I guess he didn't kill himself, so that's good, but damn, I feel bad, bro.
Unbelievable. I think you should reach out and apologize to him. And speaking about reaching out and apologizing, let's talk about this individual, Glory and Gold. Yes, we got a story wrong 5 years ago. But as soon as I found out that story was wrong, about 2 hours after it was uploaded, I completely took full responsibility.
Remember that Ethan defended Boogie after he was exposed for gaslighting and abusing his... Oh, my God. My opinion on Boogie... I have a very positive opinion on Boogie. I think he's made mistakes, but I don't think he's a malicious guy. I think he's suffering a lot from some mental health issues. And with that tweet in particular with Ethan, I don't know if Ethan knows about all of Boogie's back history. I don't think Boogie's like defending, or Ethan's defending Boogie because of like that stuff that you mentioned there. But Boogie, like Keem actually did say some really fucked up shit to Boogie a couple months ago, or like back in November. He did. Like I made a video on it, reading out the tweets, and Keem was really hard on Boogie, and I think that was a big mistake by Keem. I think Boogie and Ethan are in the right for that situation.
I exposed myself for getting the story wrong, uploading a video to Twitter explaining that we got this story wrong. I deleted the original video, and I uploaded a completely new video that's still here right now on Drumler explaining what happened and explaining that this individual was completely innocent due to our fault. I personally reached out to Glory and Gold to make amends, to make peace, to do whatever he wanted me to do because I felt so horrible about what this show has done to him. And he wouldn't accept my money. He wouldn't accept a trip to RuneFest. I was trying to do whatever I could to pay for what I did wrong to him. But Glory and Gold said to me all he wanted to do was be my friend. So that's what I tried to do. I shouted out his stream. I played RuneScape with him. I got on phone calls with him. You know, I was just struggling to do whatever I could to make amends for what took place.
Yeah, I will say this about Keem and the Tony thing. Like, Keem definitely fucked up with the Tony thing, right? But when you make that mistake, I feel like he did everything he could to rectify that mistake after he made it. Yeah, he should have never made the mistake in the first place. Let's get that 100% clear, right? But I feel like he did almost everything he could. And obviously, he, like, popped off on Tony later, and that's, like, a whole part of Ethan's video, and I'm sure Keem will address that, and I will talk about that when that comes up. But prior to that scenario, initially, he did everything he could, right? He immediately found out it was false, deleted the video, made a dedicated apology video, right? Then he tried to do everything he could to help Tony. And I remember this, and Tony said he was very grateful in tweets. I think I have like a screenshot of tweets where Tony says he's super grateful and he wants it to be water under the bridge. So it's like, I just sympathize with Keem in a sense, because I just don't, he keeps getting shit for this, and I don't know what he could have done differently. Like, I'm just thinking, like, what do people expect him to do differently after the mistake was made? And that's what I'm always thinking about. And you guys might disagree, but that's what I always think about, right? And he definitely was in the wrong for what he did to Tony. But that's what I just keep thinking. Like, if I was in that scenario, like, I don't know what else I would have done. I wouldn't have popped off on him like Keem did later. That's a mistake, but let's continue watching.
And Tony himself came out and said that he forgave me. Roll it.
But I want to tell my stream I'm talking to Keemstar. Every time I've ever talked to him, he's been a perfect gentleman, been really, really accommodating to me, been really, really nice to me. So, seriously, since we talked the very first day, I mean, since some bullshit happened, when me and you talked the very first day, you were really nice to me. And like I said, I've always gotten the impression you're a nice guy. And I know that if you don't want to be nice, you can be not nice, okay? But you've been nice to me, you know what I mean? And so why do I give a shit about anything else? You know, in life, you got to worry about how people treat you, not what everybody else's problems are, you know what I mean? Honestly and truly, I had some pretty big YouTubers want me to talk and want me to say this shit and that shit. And I told them, I'm not going to do that because you're asking me to lie, okay? You've been nothing but nice to me. You know, what happened over a year ago, who gives a shit? I mean, that's really the truth. And nobody should be mad at you because I'm not mad at you. Does that make sense? I have no problem telling the world that. If I made a bad mistake and it messed with you, I'd want you to get past it and I'd want you to forgive me.
But not only did Tony just forgive me for what took place, he was grateful that it happened because it resulted in him getting thousands and thousands and thousands of fans because of this happening.
But the truth is, though, in Keemstar's the best thing that happened to our show. That's
Keemstar is the best thing that happened to our show. I didn't I never heard that. I heard the previous clip, but I didn't hear that. And he's saying this of his own volition. So a lot of people, Kavos made a video on the Tony stuff, right? And a lot of people were saying in the comment section that Tony felt intimidated by Keem, and he felt like he had to say that he forgave Keem, or else Keem would shit on him. But the thing is, with the Tony situation, Tony has all the power in the situation. Tony has 100% power over Keemstar because of what Keemstar did to him. He has full advantage from the public to, you know, go after Keem, right? He's going after Keem now, and people believe it, right? Keem has no leverage with Tony. Tony cannot be intimidated by Keem because Keem has no leverage over him. Keemstar can't cancel Tony, you know? that Tony can cancel Keemstar. Keemstar can't cancel Tony. I don't know.
Yep, that's pretty much the truth. But if we could look at that again, notice the gentleman with the hat. Do you see that guy? That's Tony's old manager. And that is the guy who I communicated with throughout this whole process, throughout these 5 years, to directly speak to Tony, because it was his manager. And when his manager seen how Ethan Klein covered this story, well, he had this to say. Roll it.
No, Ethan, before you make a video about situations like this, please find out the backstory. He was very open, trying to talk to us and talking to Tony, and he was made a video 30 minutes late that he was going to make a video to promote the stream. All kinds of good stuff like that. I mean, he was really trying to make amends for what he did. The other thing is, we actually had a RuneScape account that was already set up for him to play, and we had a night where we had him actually play RuneScape. I mean, Keemstar playing RuneScape.
Wow, that is Tony's manager. That is Tony's manager saying that Ethan Klein got the story wrong. Wow. Now, I'm sure you've seen in Ethan's videos clips of me years later tweeting some nasty stuff at Tony, telling him that, like, I was done with him and telling him to just fuck.
You know what that manager part reminds me of? It reminds me of when Ethan debunked Keemstar with the Payday stuff in his first video, when he contacted the Payday 2 ad or product manager, right? It's the same shit. It's the manager directly involved. So, Keem was wrong with the Payday 2 shit, and Ethan's wrong with the Tony shit, to an extent. So, I see that as a stalemate in both of those things.
Fuck off. There's a reason for that.
Do you think G Fuel sponsorship ending was a mutual agreement? I was told something by the quartering, and I was just told this, okay? I'm gonna say it right now. So Keem said in his video that he left G Fuel of his own volition, and that's somewhat true. But G Fuel, I've heard two stories, okay? And they're two different stories. One story I heard from the quartering, and he said that G Fuel was going to drop Keemstar, so Keemstar got ahead of the situation and just left himself because he knew he was going to get dropped by G Fuel, right? So G Fuel was going to drop him anyways. Keemstar didn't want to leave, but he kind of was forced to leave because he was going to get dropped, right? And he thought it would look better if he just left first. The second thing I heard is that Keem is on temporary suspension with G Fuel, and then he's going to come back to G Fuel after all of this bullshit is done. So I don't know which one is real. I'm leaning more towards the latter, because I heard that Keem and the G Fuel CEO are really good friends. But I don't know. Those are the two rumors right now. I think it's the latter, but it could. I've heard more people say it's the former, so I don't know.
Because Tony, after the wave went down of support, when his viewers got low, he started making accusations against me that I was sending hate to him.
There was times whenever, in September, that you raided him, and Tony said that you didn't raid him, and that's whenever communication really broke down. Yeah.
Which just simply wasn't true. In fact, Tony reached out to Scarce and tried to get Scarce to run a whole story on me that I was sending hate at him multiple years later, where Scares just refused to run the story. Scares got in contact with me and thought that Tony might be losing his mind. But years later, why were people suddenly...
Oh, shit. Wait, has Scarce talked about this yet? I want to see if Scarce has, like, confirmed this, just to make sure Keem isn't lying here. I'm pretty sure Scarce has, probably confirmed this on his timeline. Oh, he hasn't. I'll DM him about it. I'm pretty sure he has confirmed it. I'll DM him about it, though, later, after the video. But I don't think Keem would lie about Scarce. And Scarce is a really good guy. Scarce is super truthful, right? If Scarce said that to Keem, for real, he's not lying, dude. Scarce, I can vouch for Scarce. Like, he is a stand-up dude, okay? I like Scarce a lot. Let's go back to this.
Starting to troll Tony or Glory and Gold. Well, because every streamer has trolls. But actually, there's something else that Tony doesn't want you to know about. He was involved in his own scandal. Listen to Tony's manager. Roll it.
Now, I will say there was other events that happened.
Dude, is Keem exposing Tony? What is this, dude? Keem is exposing Tony? Oh my god, what is this? Holy sh- I love drama. Holy shit, what's going on?
In many of these years that were other situations that Tony has been involved in, like catfishing issues and other accusations against Tony that were, again, other fuel to the fire for people to attack Tony. And that's where, I mean, there's if you're going to cover one thing that's attacking, or that was an attack on Tony, you might as well cover everything else that was an attack on Tony. You're reporting one thing and not everything else.
Yikes! Now listen, I'm not gonna tell him.
Dude, Keem is so lucky that Tony had a manager. I wouldn't have thought Tony had a manager, right? He was like so small when he first reported this on Drama Alert, right? He only got big off the Drama Alert stuff. Tony uploaded a video on his own channel with him watching RuneScape characters pole dance with some girl in the call. Can you link me that? Can you link me that in chat? I'll check that out.
Anybody that...
Okay, let's look at that. Okay, let me check it before. Okay. This has 4K views. This is gonna be a relatively Bowblax exclusive here.
Do you guys think they're fun to watch?
This August 2016.
Do you guys think they're fun to watch?
Yeah.
I think they're cute as hell. Look how the song is going and how their mouths are moving, you know what I mean? There's almost like they're singing it, huh? Thank you. Mick Britches donated $5. I didn't see it an hour ago. I feel terrible now. Well, to be honest with you, I'm sitting here watching these two girls. I don't feel that bad.
For this video, are you on Keem or Ethan's side? It's not as simple as me being on Keem or Ethan's side, right? There's stuff I'm on Keem's side for, there's stuff I'm on Ethan's side for, there's stuff where I think both of them are in the wrong for different reasons. It's a lot more nuanced than that. Although if I were to go, like, overall, I would say, like, I like Keem more than H3. Just a little bit, but that's more from, like, personal stuff. I think objectively they're both in the wrong for multiple things, but I just like Keem better.
Just to be honest, okay? Now, we can just, like, pretend that one of these girls is Marie and the other one is Taylor.
Really?
Huh?
Really?
Yeah, we'll just pretend. Get the hell out of the way. Now, which one do you like better, Taylor?
I don't mind.
No, I meant which one do you think looks better?
Choose? Choose me.
No?
We gotta choose.
I think the one on the right kind of looks like Marie.
On the right?
Yeah.
Wait, did someone in chat say the girl in call was, like, young? Wait, what did he say? Oh, it was some girl in call.
They wiggling her bum.
Wiggling her bum.
He says pick me because I'm from New Zealand.
Come on, man. If you guys are honest, this is a great show. They're doing a great job, aren't they?
Pardon?
I think they're doing a great job, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, and they're blowing his hearts. Man, how sweet. What sweet girls, huh? Look, they're just so sweet and innocent.
Okay, I don't really think that means anything. It's a little weird. I don't have the full context to that. I don't think that really means much, man. Yo, what's up, Augie? Okay, let's continue watching this.
The catfish story. Tony, that...
Wait, yeah, we're reacting to the Keem video, but someone sent me, like, a Tony clip where Tony was, like, you know, reacting to RuneScape girls, and he's like, oh, this is a little weird, and I'm like, okay, I'll check it out, but it's not a big deal.
is for you to tell. You gotta tell people why individuals years later after this incident.
Also, Augie, if you stick around, I'm down to, like, hop in Discord after I'm done reacting to this and we can talk about it. Because I assume you've already watched this video, but yeah.
Would be in your chat calling you the P word, alright? You gotta explain that story. You gotta tell that story. I'm not gonna tell anyone. I wronged you.
You haven't seen it yet? Oh, shit. There's so much good shit for the first 12 minutes. Keemstar exposes Ethan for falsely accusing someone as a pedo to the point of him wanting to commit suicide. And it's real. He exposed the Catholic Church shit. And he exposed that Tony is a fraud. Big shit is going down, dude. This video is like... This video is like... Now, I don't know if, you know... I don't think... I'm not saying that Keem is 100% in the right in this whole drama, or that H3 is 100% in the right, but I'm saying this is fire in terms of like continuing the drama. Like, the drama isn't done, and I'm excited for the drama to continue.
In the past, the least I could do is give you a pass and not explain that catfish story. But what I do need you to do is be honest on why people are trolling you and saying these things.
The reason Ethan refuses to acknowledge Gokunaru is because if he did respond to the video vigilant, he would only embarrass himself and ruin his reputation. He's lucky that Keem is dumb, but Gokunaru, however, is a bright kid. True.
About you years later that has nothing to do with the video that I took down after 2 hours of being up and completely apologizing, completely taking responsibility 5 years ago. And Tony, quite frankly, I hope I have your attention right now because I need to talk to you directly. This is important. Recently, you've been saying, oh, I love the H3H3 fans and I love Ethan Klein. And Ethan is pretending to be your friend. He had this to say. Roll it.
He's threatening me. All of my friends can't wait to just dogpile on you. Yeah, well, I've got friends too, Keemstar.
Listen, Tony, Glory and Gold, listen to me. Ethan Klein is not your friend. He is simply using you as a pawn to attack me. And how do I know this? Because years ago, Ethan Klein made a video against Leafy is Here, talking about how Leafy was bullying an autistic man by the name of Tommy NC 2010. Ethan sent all this love to Tommy NC.
We're getting into it.
Like he was there and he was Tommy NC's friend. But let me just tell you, years after this took place, Ethan Klein has completely ignored this man. Look at all these tweets of Tommy NC, the autistic boy, trying to get Ethan's attention.
Oh, shit.
Ignored and ignored for 5 years, making videos pleading to get Ethan's attention. He's tweeting at him over and over. Ethan, I thought you cared about this autistic man. Why aren't you picking up the phone?
Oh, shit.
Just the other day, Tommy NC had this to say. Roll it.
Ethan, it's me, Tommy NC 2010. You defended me back in 2016. Then you made a promise to me you would come on my show. And basically what happened was you snubbed me.
Ooh, he promised to go on the show too, and he ignored him. He only cares about using people to get at people, dude. He doesn't actually care about the people. Fake? Wait, that's so fake. Okay, at least Keem doesn't, like, lie about this shit, right? If Keem says, I don't want to go on your fucking show, he's gonna say it, right? And I'm pretty sure Keem has actually went on Tommy NC's show. See, like, Keem isn't gonna pander. Keem isn't gonna lie like that. Wow, dude.
What happened? Why'd you snub me, man? Did you just forget about me? I've DM'd you a bunch of times. So, what happened?
Yikes! Do you see what I'm saying, Glory and Gold? You're just being used as a pawn. And I know you're happy right now that you have all these views. Good on you.
Tommy did some insight about this on Twitter. Okay, should we check it out now or after? Let's check it out now. Tommy C. Insight. Did he make like a Twitter video or? Okay, yeah, here it is. Let's listen to it.
I know there's a lot of problems with Keem's video, and some of it's just downright funny.
Okay, I haven't finished watching it, so maybe there is problems in the later half.
I'll be covering that later today. But I just wanted to put my 2 cents in, because I was a witness, I was there, about the Tommy NC Ethan Klein thing. Now, I had confronted, I think it was offline, because I remember us taking a break when I was doing the Baited podcast. We took time, and then we recorded the second half, if I remember correctly. And I don't think this made the cut, or it wasn't recorded, but I did confront Ethan about the way he went about going after Leafy, and it did make me question, I said this very politely, whether he was really looking out for Tommy being cyberbullied, and or was really more about moving ahead of Leafy. Now he was taken aback by it, but he responded like a gentleman, and he said something like, "Do you really feel I did that?" I was like, "Well, look, I kind of like you. I like what I'm hearing here, and I'll take your face value. But I mean, it's pretty easy to take it that way, that this is more a move against Leafy rather than to help Tommy." And then, and I've told this on my podcast on several occasions, and once recently, I mentioned to him, would he be willing to go on Tommy's show? Because at that time, I was really pushing like Keem and Clown to go on Tommy NC's show or whatever he wanted to do. Because it means
I'm pretty sure Keem and Clown did go on Tommy NC's show.
The world to him. And after all, H3 did stick up for him. When I mentioned him going back, the sound he made on the phone, he seemed repulsed by the idea. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. He seemed repulsed. So
Ethan was repulsed to go on Tommy NC's show?
So, yeah, and due to the stuff with Tony and any other victim he can drag up on his timeline, I do think he's just, swinging the autistic and the dead and what have you. I do not know if he promised Tommy directly. I do not know about that. But I asked him. He wasn't interested, and he never went on.
Wow. Wow. Okay, what is Ethan saying? I'm honestly in shock by Keemstar's new video. He spent a large person dragging Tony of all people, insinuating he was a fucking pedophile for real. When did he say he was a pedophile for real? What? He said he catfished people, but he was... What? Oh my god, bro. Are you dumb, Ethan? This is a war, bro. Shit's going down. Okay, let's continue.
But Ethan Klein is not your friend. He's just using you like he used Attica's death. Ethan Klein, the video you uploaded on me was so ridiculous, filled with so many lies. It got so pathetic that you even tried to accuse me of being an investor in a CSGO gambling site. I've never been an investor in a CSGO gambling site. I've never been an owner in a CSGO gambling site. Back in whenever the hell these DMs are from, we were joking. We were friendly at the time. If Ethan Klein really thought I was being serious and I...
Did you invest? Fuck off. LOL. Oh my god. Oh wait, maybe that wasn't joking. He's acting serious. But Keem is acting joking.
Actually invested in a CSGO gambling site. Why did he ask me what's the website?
Patreon. You'll fall on your sword. I've never invested in anything but Teddy Fresh. I'm kidding about the Patreon and agree.
Because he knew I was joking. Why is this presented in 2020 as a real fact? Because Ethan's dishonest. Okay, now let's talking about this doxing. In H3H3's video, he had a big section about the doxing. The first person he accused me of doxing was Smile for YouTube. A serial stalker, a guy who would harass multiple YouTubers, who swatted me, swatted my family, swatted my moderators on stream. There is so much evidence of the wrongdoing that this individual did. I mean, just here's some clips from some other YouTubers. Kava.
But again, Ethan leaves out some incredibly important information just to make Keem seem like he was attacking this poor, innocent father who had kids in his house.
Hey, 6 months sub.
LMAO.
Hell yeah. By the way, I was going to do this today, but like this video just came out and I was going to react to it. But next stream, we're going to have sub emote badges, and what I'm going to try and do is the first month sub is going to be just Susie Lou. Then second month sub, her forehead grows a little bit. Next, more. And the final one, huge forehead, dude. Just growing forehead per the month. And Augie is a 6 months, so he's gonna have a big forehead on his thing soon.
This is a man that's willing to endanger children over a petty internet beef.
And in reality, Smile for YouTube, the man Keem did dox, was the biggest scumbag in the community who harassed, doxed, swatted other YouTubers constantly, including Keem. And I know Ethan fans are gonna say, yeah, he mentioned it. He said that little comment.
Keemstar claims that Smile for YouTube swatted him first. And even if that's true, does it really justify leaking his wife's phone number?
You mean this tiny throwaway comment that no one picked up on or no one even cared about? That does not excuse Ethan leaving out all this information at all. In DMs to Basher, you can see him and Keem talking about Smile for YouTube. Basher says, "Good interview. Smile has been doxing us, swatting my mother multiple times, trying to trick us into large sums of money so he can charge back and screw us, and so much more for months and months." On top of that, in a live stream from 2016, Keemstar explains everything to do with Smile for YouTube and everything he's been going through.
Swatting video has proof of your doxing. Of course we tried to fucking dox Smile for YouTube. Smile for YouTube was harassing me on a daily basis. Who remembers Smile for YouTube spamming the chat with my personal information? Those that remember this...
By the way, that was from the video, not me.
Witnessed it, type a 1 in the chat. Who remembers Smile for YouTube sending me 40 fucking donations a day here on StreamMe over and over again just to charge them back? Type a 0 in the chat. Who remembers Smile for YouTube DDoSing my stream over and over again for months on end? Type a D in the chat. Members during this whole time period, which was roughly about 4 or 5 months ago, all right, I mean it lasted for a whole year, being swatted over and over again on my stream. Although actually I can't even say that because nobody on my stream would even know that I was swatted, because when I do get swatted, I get up, I leave, I answer the door, talk to the cop, and I don't want to give anyone the satisfaction of being swatted. So no one in the stream could possibly even know this.
That is from 2016, and it completely adds up. Here are some of Smile for YouTube's old tweets. Hashtag offline.
What the hell is this quality? What? What the fuck?
Again, Keem. Someone is getting a new door in the AM. There are many more screenshots of Smile for YouTube's old tweets out there and leaked. But yes, let's make Keem out to be
worse than Twitter versus True. Even worse than the older episodes, man. When I didn't have the 4K monitor.
The criminal, the one who didn't actually even swat.
And now one of YouTube's historians, Gamer from Mars. Roll it.
He had turned on both Basher and Keem shortly after the now infamous interview. He began swatting Keem and his mod.
Gamer from Mars is super credible, dude. He's a stand-up guy, too.
Frequently, although
he's helped me get all my sponsorships so far, by the way.
Later tried to claim that Keem was in fact the one swatting him. As for Basher, Smile was reportedly trying to extort him out of $10,000. And if he didn't pay up, Smile threatened to murder him by sending a SWAT team to his
threatened to murder. I'm gonna SWAT you to get you murdered.
House. Later he found Basher's mother's address and sent a SWAT team to her house on 4 occasions.
So why exactly was there a clip of me on stream sitting here trying to find this information? To report the criminal to the police, which we did. Me and my moderators were being harassed by this individual for months.
Maybe you shouldn't have done it live. Maybe you should have done it behind the scenes, not live. That's my criticism to Keem there.
I mean, this guy put my family in danger. And part of the attempt to harass me even more is, I don't know if he swatted himself or, I mean, this guy was in feuds with all these people.
Thanks
on
for the
internet.
host.
Somebody swatted him and he filmed it and blamed it on me. Next up, Just Destiny.
Okay, I'm curious, because I think Keem's pretty guilty in this, so how's he gonna explain this?
Destiny was a YouTuber with over 1 million subscribers, and well, he got very, very angry because a 15-year-old boy over in the UK uploaded a video calling...
He's not even saying his name, dude. Aw, Keem. Come on, it's Lieutenant Cobra.
...him a nunce. Now, I don't know if everyone here understands, but from the UK point of view, like, calling someone a nunce is a pretty common insult. But anyhow, Just Destiny got so angry that he wanted to talk to the kid's parent. So the first thing he did is file a false copyright strike on the kid. But he didn't just do that to take the video down. He had an alternative motive. He doxed the kid by filing that false copyright strike because the kid, in order to counter, had to give Just Destiny his real name and his email. And once Just Destiny got his name and email, he tried to...
Isn't that... Okay, I'm gonna bring Lieutenant Cobra into the call after this video if he's down. Because I do want more clarification on that. Augie's saying false. He didn't dox the kid. He didn't dox Lieutenant Cobra. I think he got his info from the false copyright strike to send the cease and desist, but he didn't publicly publish it. And if he doesn't publish it publicly, it's not a dox.
...to go after his parents and tried to find his parents. But even worse, he sent a cease and desist letter to the 15-year-old, a legal threatening letter signed Just Destiny. And when I interviewed Just Destiny on Dromler, he took no responsibility. He just played the victim, and the harassment was not going to stop. So me and some YouTubers got together and searched to find out who this mystery Just Destiny guy was, and we found him. That's right, we found his Google Plus account that Just Destiny himself publicly put his own picture and his own name on. Again, this is something that Just Destiny put on the internet himself.
Yeah, but it's really, like, buried, so it's pretty much a like, you don't have to hack someone to dox them. You have to look, like, really deep into the internet and find, like, some info that is, like, barely public and then publish it to more people. That's still a dox, in my opinion.
Now, if you watch the H3H3 video, you would kind of get the idea, because H3H3 says I posted it, that I posted this Google Plus account to the world, to the internet. Guess what? I posted it nowhere. And to this day, if you search for Just Destiny's real name, you can't find it.
So the argument and why we say it's a dox is because he put it in a group chat with over 50 people, right? And luckily none of those people spread it, so the dox isn't fully public, but it was a partial dox. I mean, you did do it to like 50 people. Is it as bad as like tweeting it on Twitter? No, but it's still a bit of a dox.
It doesn't come up in a Google search because the only person I gave that Google Plus account was to the 15-year-old kid he was harassing. And once he had that...
But he was in a group chat with like 50 other YouTubers when he got the dox. Did he post the dox in the group chat though? I don't know if we know that. And I know more people than just Lieutenant Cobra know the dox because more people helped him find that information. It wasn't just Keem on his own.
That Google Plus account, the harassment stopped, and Just Destiny uploaded a full apology to the kid, and well, played the victim and said I doxed him. The interview with the swatter. Now, I can...
Okay, like, that answer with the Just Destiny stuff, like, is the dox as bad as a full public dox? No. I think Keem going after Just Destiny that hard, I don't think what Just Destiny did warranted going after his information. That was like such a revenge move, right? Let's say. So like Just Destiny got Lieutenant Cobra's information to do the cease and desist, right? And did the false copyright strike. That's all fucked up. But why get Just Destiny's information? There's no reason for that. It just doesn't matter. Can you confirm that Destiny is not Stephen Bodell? Stephen Bodell is Destiny. That's his name. That was a weak point, Keem.
Not believe that H3H3 would even
But the Destiny we're talking about in this video is just Destiny. The YouTuber, reaction YouTuber. And that's not that Destiny. Stephen Bodell is the Destiny on Twitch, who's political. This Destiny is the YouTuber one who reacts to Dr. Phil videos. So this is not the Stephen Bodell Twitch Destiny that I'm talking about.
criticize me for this. We interviewed a guy who swatted a random house. A person died. In that interview, we got the swatter to admit that he did the crime. And the Drama Alert news team worked with authorities, got the guy arrested, and he had to plead guilty, or he took a plea deal because he couldn't say he was innocent because he admitted right here on Drama Alert that he did the crime. Absolutely unbelievable that you would use that clip. Listen, Ethan. All right, this is getting out of control.
The Destiny you interviewed is not just Destiny, no. It's a Twitch Destiny who is political.
You went after my sponsors, and now they're gone. And now, like, something like 6 sponsors of yours left you. But now, on, like, 4chan, they're going after everybody's sponsors. Look, me and you are rich. We'll be fine. This is gonna hurt the small YouTuber that depends on these sponsors. You gotta end it. And that's why YouTube reached out to me, asking me to put an end to this, and why they reached out to you, asking you. For me, this is it.
YouTube reached out? Damn.
All right, I'm not gonna keep this going on forever and ever and ever. I gotta get back to work. I gotta make videos for my fans. And by the way, to my fans, I see you. I see you in the likes, even though we're being spammed with dislikes. I see you on Twitter. Thank you so much for reaching out and defending me. And also, Angry Ethan, if you're still feeling mad and you're still feeling sad, I suggest going for a walk. Have a little run. I did the other day. Roll it. Do you have any idea how fast I am? No, but guys, seriously, I figured I'd pull up the, whoa. Listen, everyone's been asking me if I'm okay. Trust me, I'm okay. But I was down, and when I'm down, I have to exercise. So since mental health has been kind of the theme of this, figured I'd share with you. If you're down, exercise. That's what you need to do, buddy. Get some exercise. I guarantee you'll feel better.
Oh, he's calling Ian fat, dude.
But one last thing before I go. I did happen to take your full video, the 45 minutes, the Keemstar Nuke. I put it in Sony Vegas, and I removed all the times that you lied or misled your audience. I removed every bit of it, and I rendered just the truth together that was left. And this is what was actually factual in your video. Roll it.
I very detached from reality. I very detached from reality.
Damn. Oh, fuck. So that video was really good, but the Just Destiny part at the end really fucking killed my hype. It killed my hype. It drained my soul, bro. Like, there's no reason to go after... There's no reason to dox Just Destiny. Well, or maybe not dox, but get his public information. There was no reason. His reasoning for doing that was so dumb. It's just so dumb. And it really highlights his revenge mentality. Here's what Keem's guilty of, right? He's guilty of consistently getting personal information, maybe not publicly releasing it, but consistently getting personal information and getting people's doxes, right? For whatever reason. He says he has to because he's a news channel. It's stupid as bullshit. He's guilty of not understanding mental health and not respecting it. I think that's more out of ignorance than malicious, but that's open to interpretation. And then he's guilty of going after people purely for revenge when it just doesn't make sense. Like with the Just Destiny thing. He got dislikes on his video, he started getting unsubs on Drama Alert, and he wanted to get revenge on Just Destiny. Those are the 3 main things Keem is guilty of. What is Ethan guilty of? He's guilty of lying, misleading his audience, taking out context, being a hypocrite, he's guilty of a lot of things too. I don't know. They're both guilty of stuff. Check Nick's tweets. Okay, let's check Nick's tweets. By the way, this tweet is so dumb. Keem never said Tony was a pedo. He just said someone else said he was catfishing. Okay, Nick. List Yorio. Yeah, see, even Cobra agrees the JD stuff was hella weak. What is he saying? Okay. Why is this deleted? Okay. Keem's coverage on Destiny is fantastic, and I'm sure it does wonders for his credibility. He left out the small part where he got in a nearly 2-hour Google Hangout where he tried to convince a lawyer and commentators that Destiny was a 30-plus-year-old incarcerated pedophile. He also forgot the part where he worked with a notorious doxer and used a Skype resolver to hack his IP address. Wait, I think there was a part where he took it back in a group chat of 50-plus giant YouTubers and convinced them to find out who Just Destiny was because he didn't have the evidence he wasn't a pedo. And after hours and hours of searching, he realized that he was actually wrong, and he still had to be talked out of sending Just Destiny his own docs as a threat or a thread because he sent hate to me after you asked he touched kids in an interview. NCO, Tommy C, ha. Keemstar. Okay, I'm going to DM JD his own docs. Wish me luck. Oh Jesus, too soon. He'll delete more shit. Should I wait? No. Oh. The dude pulled the victim card on me and sent hate to me, and everyone else defended that kid. He's getting bullied for that. No way out. Bowblax doesn't just retweets on YouTube and on Twitch too. Lol. So instead of threatening Just Destiny, he leaked the full docs of someone who wanted to remain anonymous online, who didn't show their face to a 15-year-old boy, and then got in a live stream and bragged. Did I mention he tried to cozy up to me and asked me to take the video down, shaking my head? Hey, Just Destiny, did I leave anything out? Maybe it's the part where Keem claimed you doxed Lieutenant Cobra by trying to contact his parents privately, but he denies that sending personal information to a 15-year-old was doxing. Yeah, if what Just Destiny did was doxing, then what Keem did was doxing. That's true. Oh, man. Don't call me a fucking liar, beard guy. There's actually a reason why no one asked him that. Nobody knows who Just Destiny is. For all we know, he could be a registered sex offender. How would you know? He filed false legal documents to shut down a video of a 14-year-old kid poking fun at him of calling him a pedo. Why? Why would he do that? Does he touch kids? Why did I go on Tommy C's show and say me, do you touch kids was a bad move? Probably because it was fucking was. Why you go on Tommy C's show saying I was dumb? Nobody knows the fucking identity of Just Destiny. For all we know, he could be a registered sex offender. I doxed Destiny. I demand to be exposed. Oh my god. Keem, if you just didn't do the Just Destiny shit, everything would have been fine, bro. Fuck, dude. Literally, I would be almost 100% on Keem's side if it wasn't for the Just Destiny stuff. Man. Because I do think H3 is, like, kind of a piece of shit for all the stuff he did. But, oh my god, bro. This Just Destiny stuff. It's just so bad. Fuck. I want to support Keem fully on my Twitter, but I just can't. I was so hyped, too. I was like, let's fucking go! And then... everything else was so good. Why did he do that, man? And the fact that he twisted that leads credence to the fact that he might twist other things. Fuck. Damn. Alright. Is there anything more we should look at? Like any new videos that have come out in regards to this? I need to switch to my other account so I can finish uploading this. Let's look at my subscriptions. Twitter reactions. Fuck, that killed all my hype, man. Jesus Christ. What's Ethan Ralph saying? Fuck. 203 people watching. Thank you all for coming out. This was pretty fun to react to. Dude, my mood has just took such a fucking huge swing, bro. There's like a pit in my stomach. I'm like, ah. Oh, call. Yeah, I can call Augie. I forgot. Let's call Augie. Yo, what's up? Dude. What?
That last bit was the most telling part of the whole video. Where he's saying that YouTube reached out to H3 and Keem to end the beef. You know what that means, right?
YouTube doesn't want this shit?
They don't want drama. Last year, creator harassment. This year, videos getting taken down. Leafy just got hit. I mean, you're talking to, Mr. Demonetize over here. I mean, I hate to bring it up every single day, but it is significant. And I think when he talks about how YouTube's literally getting directly involved in creator drama, I think that's a huge revelation right there.
Yeah.
Like, that's the most stunning part of the whole video to me. I don't even care about the drama anymore. Well, I mean, I do, but, like, that bit of the video is really, really telling.
It is.
They're saying turn me up.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna try to. Dude, it is telling. I'm just... Okay, speak first.
Yo.
Yo, yo, yo. I'm pretty sure people can hear you. Yeah.
Alright.
It is telling. I'm just so... Dude, I'm just so demoralized because, like, Keem was fucking crushing it that whole fucking video, and then the Just Destiny stuff came up. And he fucking...
What is he gonna do here? Like, apologize for it? He's never gonna do that.
I think he just shouldn't have brought it up.
Why? There's a point in H3's video, and it was the one thing that everyone agrees was a good point. There's no way he could have just dropped that. But he's also not gonna apologize because he has too much pride.
Didn't he not bring up some other things from H3's video? Or did he bring up everything?
I suppose, unless, because I only saw half of it, the last half that you watched. Did he bring up the Payday 2 stuff?
No.
Okay, well, there's one point.
Yeah, the other two stuff he brought up was Tony and... Yeah, that's it. The only thing he was bringing up beforehand was Tony. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. So he dropped Payday 2...
Oh, and Fuzi. What, he didn't mention Fuzi. He didn't mention Fuzi. That's what people are saying in chat.
He mentioned Fuzi in the first part, though, right?
Yeah, he did. He mentioned Fuzi and Mecca in the first part.
Did he talk about Bashverse at all?
No. He talked about Basherverse in the context that, Basher got swatted by, Smile for YouTube, but that's it.
Okay. So I want somebody in the chat to make like a graph chart or whatever they call it, and just take all of H3's points and all of Keem's points and like cross-reference it, see what he responded to.
Yeah.
I'm sure somebody's gonna do something like that.
I think it's half and half. I think Ethan or Keem has more W's than Ethan in the grand scheme of things, but that Just Destiny thing, especially since like I was involved, like I at the front lines of that when it happened. Like, I just know he's being disingenuous there, and it just, like, kills me inside, dude. But, yeah, I think Keem really got...
Well, Keem's not a good dude. I mean, look, he's a slime bag, too. I want to make that abundantly clear. Keem is, disgusting. He's a doxer. He is a snitch, which is really my main issue these days, is the snitching aspect of it. I mean, you know, there's that old clip where he's going after sponsors or whatever. He's done it recently, too. I'm sure now he understands the significance when it happens to him, but had this drama not happened, he'd still be doing it. So yeah. I don't want anyone, at least on my end, to think that this is a save Keemstar. I think they're both trash, but I think Ethan's far worse.
Yeah, I agree. It's just like, I don't know. I like to think there's like some good in Keemstar in his own like weird way behind all that shit, and he's just like trying to rationalize his bad behavior in weird ways, but I feel like that's impossible to believe.
It's a calculated move. It's business.
Yeah, true. Fuck, man. That shit. But Keem really did get Ethan at the very beginning. You need to watch the beginning because he Keem brought up like you know, what was that guy's name? You know, like that video that Ethan made of like that guy who, you know, helped make music videos with like the little girl, and he was like looking through the window or whatever. Do you remember that? It was like a while ago. It's a
guy looking through. Say it again.
Fuck. I'll just show you. I'll just show you visually on the stream if you're watching.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Yeah. Okay. You know, this guy. Do you remember this?
Hold on. It's loading. No, who's that?
Okay. Let me share my screen real quick, and then maybe I can just share you the segment, because it's better than me explaining it. We can watch it again. Okay, tell me if you can hear this.
Pretending to be Mr. Rogers.
Yeah, but it's really quiet.
Okay. Fuck. I don't know how to... Can you, like, can you turn up your screen share volume on my Discord? Your Discord? You might have turned it down from AIDS that we were playing earlier.
Yeah, but if I turn it up, then I turn you, like, way up.
No. You can do it independently. If you, like, click on the screen, there's, like, a little volume thing in the bottom right, and it's just the screen share.
It affects both.
I don't think so, but you can try it. Okay, let's play this.
That Ethan Klein has put forth. In fact, he's made multiple videos on a man by the name of Patrice Wilson. And in these multiple videos that Ethan made, he insinuated and straight up accused him of being a pedophile. Roll it.
Looking like the nice neighborhood pedophile there, Mr. Wilson, with the lip gloss. This image is pretty twisted up in itself. She's holding what looks like a phallic object, a little 8-year-old girl, and a big, giant black man looking in on her, man. It's like Blackzilla. This guy's got a weird fantasy, dude. Blackzilla rapes the little 8-year-old white girl with blonde hair. He likes it. He likes him white and blonde. Watch his face light up, dude. Because he knows he's about to have a good, fat, weird, obviously pedophile guy. He's just like, get into my van. You know, your little
obvious
daughter.
Pedophile.
That's what he sees. He's salivating. He wants to eat your children.
Wow. Now these constant attacks from Ethan Klein and his fan base.
I mean, it's kind of funny.
Patrice Wilson, a pedophile,
yeah, but watch
what's a bit. He's a comedian.
To the point
sort
that
of.
pushed him to suicide. He wanted to upload a live stream so he could express himself and express his mindset and explain what this bullying and harassment has done to him. And when Ethan Klein saw this live stream, instead of thinking about the safety and well-being of Patrice Wilson after accusing him of being a pedophile, he went and tattled on him.
Patrice Wilson, who's someone we had made videos before in the past, he's a little creepy guy, and they all have a bit of a pedo vibe. So this was years ago. I don't know if the guy's actually diddling kids. I mean, how could I know that? But it's the insinuation. Started a live stream, with our channel name in the title, H3H3. He changed the countdown to 2 hours, and he uploaded this video, and it scared the living Christ out of me. Peeking in the window of a 12-year-old girl, pretending to be Mr. Rogers. Okay? This is who's after me, writing Ethan in the description, dudes. Okay? And I wrote an email to my contacts at Google and YouTube, and I'm so embarrassed by that email because I was genuinely like, this shit is getting too weird for me to handle. And I think I titled it something like urgent, a threat against my life.
Damn,
What?
unbelievable, you goddamn tattletale. I'm pretty sure that wasn't the first time that you tattled to YouTube about someone else's video. But obviously, like I said, this had a huge mental toll on Patrice Wilson, to the point where he came out later in a video explaining that the harassment that Ethan Klein put on him did this. Roll it.
H3H3, that name was in there because those were the videos that blatantly accused me of being things like a rapist, pedophile, I eat children. When you say certain things, it can ruin everything they do. I get death threats every single time. People like, you know, we want you dead. You bloody child molester. You pedophile. You rapist.
Thank you so much for the sub, the Soldier Maggot Slayer.
After a while, it's taken into my head, and the whole suicidal thoughts there, like, kind of coming in my head. Maybe it would be better off if I wasn't here.
Unbelievable. I think you should reach out and apologize to him. And speaking about reaching out.
So yeah, that's
Jesus.
the segment.
Okay.
So yeah, that's why I was like so hyped.
Now, I gotta ask though, like, I mean, just jokes, right? Like, where do we separate the line between it's just jokes or this is a problem?
Well, it was jokes to the point where he was like people were actually like calling him like pedo and stuff, and he wanted to commit suicide and stuff. Like Ethan should have done more clarification, especially if he cares about people's mental health.
It'd be like if I was really running like the Jeff Holiday tattoo bit to like an extreme, to the point where like all of my audience literally thought he was like a pedophile or something like that.
Yeah, and then you never clarified, until like years later.
Okay, I see. Okay,
and then you
I
were
see
making fun of it.
I don't really care about the whole Blackzilla thing. People in the chat were saying racist or whatever. They're probably joking or whatever. I mean, come on, that's just good old racial comedy. I don't think that's, you know.
I think what's worse. I think what's worse is like, oh, raping little kids and stuff. I think that's way worse.
Yeah. People were like, oh, this is racist. Nah, come on, guys. Come on, guys, buckle up.
Yeah. So Ethan also brought up the Catholic Church thing, which I thought was a really good point, and he like talked about like some of the Tony shit. Which was like really good. He went into a lot of new detail with that. I guess the argument can also be made, like, you know, Ethan is like #1 moral police or whatever, but here he is, like, you know, if YouTubers are so responsible for how other people respond to their videos or whatever, then H3 is not really the one to talk. Yeah, it's just hypocritical. So yeah, I think this video was like super good up until the fucking Just Destiny part. That's why I'm like so demoralized from it. I'm just like, really? Because I was about to like praise this video to high hell, and then man. But yeah, the YouTube stuff at the end is pretty interesting. Slander Just Destiny. I mean, I would say that's slander. He literally accused the guy of doxing a kid on Drama Alert. Yeah, and then he says he didn't dox, and what Just Destiny did is just as bad or good as what Keem did, except I think what Keem did was worse because he shared it to more people than Just Destiny, and Just Destiny used it just for his personal gain. It's like, or his personal use to like send the cease and desist, just because okay, so like JD was from the false copyright strike, JD was gonna have the docs anyways, right? That's just what happens with the copyright strike system. So he just decided to use it to send the cease and desist. I don't condone that, obviously. JD has apologized for that. But yeah, the cease and desist stuff is wrong or whatever, but if you got some kid, you know, joking about you being a pedo or whatever, I've literally zero issue with you grabbing his address or like contacting parents or whatever. That's completely fine. Yeah, also publishing it, that's one thing, but grabbing that, like, who cares? Also, like, it's not
I've
like
grabbed addresses before, not
Yeah,
often, but I mean, it does happen.
And it like he just happened to have it because of the false copyright strike. It's not like he went out to try and intentionally get his.
It's not like he's like hunting him down or something, like he's some sort of danger. That's just a complete misrepresentation of the story.
Meanwhile, Keem actually was like trying to hunt down and get the info, just because he got dislikes on the video.
Yeah,
like
based on a false premise.
Yeah, and what really like cements it is like those tweets that tweet thread that Nick made where he was showing like DMs where Keem's like, yeah, I'm gonna go after him because he made me lose subs and shit. He really misrepresented that. Fuck, man. If Keem never did that too, because I was like back in 2016, I was heavily defending Keem because I mean I felt the same way that I do now about all this other stuff. But then Keem like legitimately fucked up in 2019, which it just pisses me off. That like he's proven like all these like exposed people who are disingenuous in my opinion right by like doing something like that, you know, giving these disingenuous people credence to their claims because he fucked up in that way. So yeah, but yeah, I don't know. The YouTube shit is interesting. I don't know if, like, Ethan's gonna respond now, because apparently YouTube reached out to Ethan as well to say, like, to stop all this. So, Ethan keeps talking on Twitter. I don't know if he's, like, gonna make another YouTube video or something. I would assume his next response would probably just be in the
Susan
podcast.
hit them up and said no more drama, so...
Yeah. So I would assume... I think like Ethan might respond in a podcast at the very least, or he'll just drop it for now. I'm not sure. Also, what Ethan's saying right here, he's saying that Keem insinuated that Tony was a pedo for real. He never said that in the video.
Yeah, it's just going to be from here on out. I don't think Ethan's going to respond on H3 Productions, maybe in a podcast or whatever. It's just going to be snarky Twitter replies to farm basically Reddit gold about this situation. That's gonna be all there is.
Maybe that's good. Maybe the situation does need to die. I was kind of hyped for this drama when Keem started going after Ethan, but I don't know. Like, I feel like the consensus is just that both of these people are kind of slimy in a lot of ways.
Yeah. I mean, the tattletelling part, you know, with both of them, really, it's, you know, it's a lot. It has to do a lot with like the sponsors argument.
Mm-hmm.
But it also just has a lot to do with the fact that they're essentially the hall monitors of the internet, and literally nobody likes hall monitors. Like, this is what I was talking about yesterday on stream, which, by the way, I'm posting that stream to Augie RFC soon. Not the whole thing, but like the H3 bit. The whole problem with like the hall monitor mindset is that you can take literally, you can do a supercut, like a 10-minute supercut of every horrible thing you've said, or I've said, or anyone in the chat has said, provided that there's footage of it. And if you're online, of course there's gonna be footage. The point is that everybody has said horrible things. And you've got people going around, like, compiling all of this, making, like, cuts of it, sending it to sponsors or whatever. I mean, it's just gonna ruin it for everyone. And it's also just, like, if you do that, you are unironically, like, you just need to go do terrible things in Minecraft. If you are actually clipping jokes from podcasts and you know, edgy clips or whatever to ruin people's lives. Again, it's the hall monitor mindset. Nobody likes that. It's weak.
Yeah, it's just people Ethan and Keemstar are just so salty at each other that they just want to, you know, find any reason to fucking go at each other. And it's just stupid. It's just petty. Like, you guys got in like Twitter drama and now you're like fucking spurging out and like spilling all the beans you can on fucking YouTube. It's just stupid, dude. It's just grown men fighting. And it's entertaining to an extent, but when sponsors are on the line and stuff like that, it just seems like so, like, is it worth it, really? Like, is it worth it, guys? I don't know. It's just so dumb.
Yeah.
So yeah, this drama really turned from hype to fucking depressing pretty quickly. But Keemstar never killed a career. Ethan did with Patrice. JD's doing well again, and other people he's targeted are doing better than ever. I would say Keem ruined Toby Turner's career. I would say that. Basher kind of was his own worst enemy in terms of his career failing. But I feel like reading out the Toby Turner stuff, Ethan definitely got him on that one. Ethan also got Keem on the Brandon situation as well in his second video. There's some stuff that Keem didn't respond to. He didn't respond to the Brandon situation. He didn't respond to Toby Turner.
Brandon?
Yeah, Baratus or whatever. Remember that interview that Keem did last February where the girls came on and were like, "Oh,
true,
yeah." So, you know, no one wins. Everyone's a loser. Rip.
You're a loser.
Philly D is a simp over Pokemon. Is Philly D saying some stuff about Pokemon on his video?
Quartering did a video on it. I had heard apparently this is all alleged, but Philly D was kind of more on Pokey's side on that whole drama.
Oh, is this behind the scenes or publicly in a video?
I'll send you a Twitter DM linking it.
Okay.
Or should I send it to you on Discord? I don't know.
Send it to me on Discord, yeah.
Okay. There you are.
Toby still had low views, yeah, but the thing ruined him. Okay, quartering video. Let's watch
What's going
this.
on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quartering, and I've been following the Pokimane v It's a Gundam v sponsor story pretty closely, and it seems like many of you are interested in it. By the way, I notice a huge chunk of my viewers every day aren't subscribed. You don't have to, but if you feel like I've earned it, I hope that today will be the day that you click that subscribe button right below the video. That way you can more easily find my videos. I cover a wide variety of topics, not just Twitch issues, but also technology, censorship, entertainment, something for everyone. So Pokimane v sponsors has been one of the most interesting topics to me because it kind of also coincided with the H3 versus Keem fandoms versus sponsors. Unrelated, but in every essence other than just their timing, but it was a good time to have that conversation. And because this channel relies so strongly on sponsors, I have a strong take on that. You know, one of those sponsors is actually manscaped.com, which has stuck with this 3.0, which perfect package, rapid charging, product does it. So if you want to support the channel to develop, as interestingly, Philly D essentially backed Pokimane, you know, the man that was behind the BetterHelp scandal not that long ago, went out of his way. There's subtle things that YouTubers can do, maybe not always on purpose, but sometimes on purpose, to discredit somebody, to secretly take a side without taking a side. Now, there are a lot of people that call Philip DeFraudo, and who have become aware that over the years, his presentation of an unbiased approach has cracked, and he's clearly biased. I mean, we saw how he handled the Covington kids story back a while ago. But in this video clip, there are a couple of curious things. You know, while wearing a Facts Matter shirt, It's a Gundam points out that not only does he not mention him, but he also seems to tacitly support Pokimane. Let's listen.
As a whole other story, but pertaining to this story, there was a video that she was not a fan of, a video that took aim at her that she described as essentially 20 minutes of just calling her a thought, and she said this about the brand.
If I ever see you in my inbox, on site. Like, no company should do that just about ever. Oh, is this a video where some random dude behind a VR machine calls a girl a thought for 20 minutes? Really want to put my logo on that one.
Now, following that, the other creator said because of this, they've now lost another deal. As far as if that part's true, I don't know, but it...
Whoa! Right there. Philly D's accusing It's a Gundam of lying?
Let's stop right there. Philip DeFranco literally calls himself a news network, has a staff of 5 or 10 people at least. At no point did he bother to reach out to It's a Gundam and ask. Why? Because that would have been an inconvenient truth that he would have had to provide objective context. Absolutely no reason you don't reach out to It's a Gundam to confirm the story, unless you want to have bias. So, you lost a sponsor. Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. It's not like I'm a news network. It's not like I get $50,000 a month on Patreon to run my news network. I just couldn't be bothered. But facts matter. And you see Pescator News replying here. The other creator, which, by the way, he didn't mention. Why? Because objective journalism. Said he lost sponsor to do this. If that's true, I don't know. Here's a novel idea, Philly D. Why not reach out to Gundam? Are you calling him a liar, or are you saying that you don't care enough to ask the questions directly to him? Very, very reasonable question, isn't it, Philly D? I think, you know, I understand that it's busy producing one video maybe every day, occasionally, especially with a huge team of people. It's probably really taxing for you to come in and have everything prepared for you and just talk for 10 minutes and then go back on with your life being a millionaire. But, you know, maybe at least try to do a little bit of investigation. I mean, there's countless videos out there showing screenshots. There's the creator himself saying that he had lost it. But no, you had to plant the seed of doubt in here to tacitly, in my opinion, side with Pokimane. Now, in other news, .esports reports today that Pokimane receives a warning from Twitch. A ban could be on the horizon if the streamer slips up again. Now, the warning itself is...
Okay, I think this is just another story about Pokimane getting a warning about being banned or whatever. Damn. Fucking Philly D.
Yep. The fall of every YouTuber. What do I say? The simp.
Simpin', dude. Okay.
All right, I'm probably gonna bounce. I'm gonna prepare for my stream. By the way, I just want to ask, like, where did this Twitch audience come from, man? Like, you, Tipster, me, like, boys really coming through.
Yeah, well, I promoted this on my community tab, so it might be that. So
I'll be on in about I'll probably go on after SFTP. So go check me out, twitch.tv/AugurFC. I'll put in chat just to
Damn.
make sure you guys know. But I'm gonna bounce out of here. You have a good stream, man.
okay, see you later. Yeah, if he was gonna stream right away, I would have raided him, but he's waiting for Tommy to end. Ugh, fucking Tommy C, bro. Yuck. Okay, I want to watch the scarce video and then I'll sign off here, just to see what's up with the news.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Scarce here. Now, first
Oh, we're on quartering speed. We gotta slow this down.
today comes from Leafy. So I'm sure many of you know that a couple days ago, Leafy uploaded a video calling out the YouTuber known as I'm Alex. Leafy showed here that he thinks I'm Alex is a hypocrite, and he also just completely went in on I'm Alex, saying that he does not like him at all.
Honestly, I don't like anything about you. I don't like your face. I don't like your videos. I don't like the way you dress. I don't like the way you talk. I don't like anything about you. And even if you cured cancer, I still don't even think I would like you, because something about you I just don't like. So you.
Well, just today, Leafy's video on I'm Alex has gotten removed from YouTube, has gotten taken down completely. The YouTuber John Swan tweeted out saying, yo, this just happened. Leafy's video on I'm Alex has just been removed for harassment and bullying. John Swan went on to say it is very unlikely that it was Alex that flagged the video. It's definitely more anti-Leafy from YouTube than pro-Alex. And that's right, many...
That JD stuff was whack LMAO.
I know, right? Dude, even Lieutenant Cobra agrees it was whack. That shit was crazy.
Viewers were asking.
Thanks for the $1, by the way.
You know, did I'm Alex take down the video himself? We've seen this with the YouTubers before, where they think that they're being harassed and they actually take down other YouTubers' videos. It can be very easy for YouTubers to do this to other YouTubers. Well, almost immediately after Leafy's video got taken down from YouTube, I'm Alex came out here and tweeted this. He says, I have just seen Leafy's video on me. It was taken down. I would like to say that it wasn't me, and I did in fact find the video funny. I wouldn't take down another person's video on me, especially when I had made fun of them previously. If you report it on my behalf, I don't condone that. It was quite an honor as a 2016 commentary reject to see him respond. Please don't strike videos down, as it sets a terrible precedent.
A 2016 commentary reject? He was a reject?
For channels like my own, and there's more than enough of that going around right now. Please don't add to it. And a lot of YouTubers are very concerned over this. They feel like YouTube is now changing for the worse, because they feel like people should be able to say whatever they want on the platform. The YouTuber Nicholas Diorio tweeted out saying, Leafy's video on Alex getting removed pretty much shows this creator on creator harassment thing is the end of the line for YouTube. And that's right, we've seen this happen with many videos within the last year. Actually, iDubbbz's own content cop on Leafy got removed. This video had over 10 million views. We've seen older videos from Leafy's channel get removed as well. Now, I spoke with Leafy about this today briefly, and he told me here that he is trying to appeal it, and also he says here that YouTube just sucks. And we know that Leafy does not like the state of YouTube right now. We know that a lot of his content used to get demonetized, and one of the reasons why he left YouTube in the first place was because he just did not like how the platform was treating him. And also, this is very scary for Leafy's channel right now, because if he does get any more of these strikes, his entire channel could get terminated. He could get taken off of YouTube forever. Now, our next story of today's video comes from the YouTuber and streamer Pokimane. So Pokimane, I'm sure many of you know that a couple days ago, she accidentally shared porn on her stream.
Wait, we saw this, right?
Now, obviously, this was just a complete accident from Pokimane here, but a lot of people felt like she should get banned because a lot of other streamers have gotten banned for accidentally sharing nudity on their streams as well. And Pokimane only got a warning here. She tweeted out today saying, warning is deserved. Sorry to anyone who didn't want to see that on stream. I'll be even more careful in the future, but I'm glad it made for a good meme. But it says here, based on a review of your activity, we have issued a community guidelines warning on your account. Another offense may result in a suspension. Shifted Reality responded to Pokimane saying, a community guidelines warning on the account for a good new meme format. It was worth it in the end. Pokimane responded saying, maybe not the worst sacrifice, but hopefully it'll never happen again. Now, the YouTuber Pescator responded saying, so since Pokimane only got a warning for showing accidental nudity, that meant that this is going to be the new standard moving forward for Twitch. This seems like an opportunity to clarify this rule and admit that context matters. So I tweeted about this the other day when it originally happened. I said, if Pokimane doesn't get banned, then no one on Twitch should get banned for accidentally showing nudity. I see streamers getting banned weekly for this though. Why is there such a blatant double standard? Just make it so streamers don't get banned if it's clearly an accident. And that's what I'm saying here, guys. Pokimane didn't do anything wrong, okay? She accidentally shared something on her stream. She obviously didn't mean it in the first place. But if she doesn't get banned and she only gets a warning, then other streamers who have done very similar things
drag us in. I'm not in Discord right now. I did a personal call with Augie. I'll call you and we can talk about this a bit, but after the scarce video, I kind of want to get off, but yeah, we can talk about the JD stuff a bit after this.
Where they accidentally share nudity, they should honestly only get a warning as well. I don't see what is up with this insane double standard, and if Twitch does have double standards for bigger streamers, then they should make that more transparent on their terms of service. They should tell people that yes, our terms of service applies differently to bigger streamers. Alright, so our next story today is a huge update to the Keemstar versus H3H3 drama that's been going on for the last week now. I mean, this is huge. I'm sure many of us know that H3H3 originally made a content nuke on Keemstar. It was a massive video. Keemstar came out with his response to H3H3, and then H3H3 made another response to Keemstar called Nuclear Fallout. Well, obviously a bunch of other YouTubers have come out with exposed videos over the past couple days. Now, one person who came out with an exposed video was actually a former Twitch streamer. His name is Burtbong Returns. He made a video actually trying to expose Keemstar here. Now, this video was posted on...
Oh, Keem didn't address this in his response either.
BitChute has over 60,000 views.
I used to go by the name Burtbong Returns, but at the moment I go by...
I know he responded to this on Twitter, though.
Mr. BTFO. Mainly I had to change my name because people were literally non-stop trying to flag me down. I've had people...
Okay, I watched this yesterday on stream. So I'm just gonna skip it. Oh my god, Yo Mama, dude?
I know where your brother lives. I know everything about you, mate.
Now, another well-known YouTuber went after Keemstar yesterday. This guy's name is Yo Mama. You might have actually remembered this channel from back in 2012. It was huge back then. This channel has over 4 million subscribers and they make Yo Mama animations. You probably have seen these videos before. Well, the creator of this channel actually made a video trying to expose Keemstar today, and he claims here that Keemstar is using the alt-right to attack H3H3. He also uses a very sketchy former associate of Keemstar.
Yeah, so there's something that a lot of people don't know about Keemstar, and that's that he is affiliated with a lot of really shady underground far-right white nationalists.
Yeah, Maddox is the associate. They found out. They changed his voice with the DSI sound voice changer.
People online.
So this former associate that was shown in this video, many people actually think they know who it is right now, and to be honest, it just seems like this is too sketchy to be real. And as of right now, it's very hard to tell what is true and what isn't true between this Keemstar and H3H3 situation. And now another YouTuber came out and exposed Keemstar today. Deji actually uploaded a Keemstar exposed video.
When people were making stories up about me, Keemstar actually defended me and made fun of the people that were making fun of me. So I only did my due diligence and supported him back. Obviously, over time, that changed because he then started to form his own opinion of me. So he started berating me, trash talking me in videos, just being completely biased against me.
This is a 189 IQ take right here.
So yes, I was a hypocrite for liking Keemstar back then. Especially when all our DMs together were just basically him trying to get inside information from me for his videos. So I was like a tool, in other words. So bear in mind, guys, he labels himself as the #1...
Why does Deji always fucking scream?
...news source on YouTube. So you'd think he'd be 100% truthful, right? Yeah, right? Nah. No, he uses that power to manipulate because people will believe that whatever he's saying is the 100% truth. And then he uses extravagant titles, such as putting 100% proof in his titles or something, just so you'll be like, oh wow, this can't be a lie. This is definitely true. Keemstar said it's 100% true. So then, yeah, that's what he does. So he uses his power as a news channel to manipulate others.
Now, some of you might be asking, what has Keemstar been doing over the past few days? You know, obviously many people want to see him respond to H3H3's video. Well, actually, yesterday Keemstar uploaded a video of him jogging. This video made almost 1 million views on Twitter. I mean, people are so interested in this story. They want to see Keemstar's response here. Well, Keemstar finally responded today. He said, the false allegations, character assassination, and manipulation of facts on my name right now has created a hate mob. This mob won't listen to the truth. Right now, anyone can make up any false allegation against me that will instantly be believed by the hate mob. Now, H3H responded saying, zero self-awareness, imagine the irony of this dude tweeting this. Hilo responded saying, was this tweeted before or after taking 3 sips of beer? Keemstar then tweeted out late last night saying, Ethan Klein detached from reality tomorrow. So he's going to be uploading another response video today. It's going to be probably a huge deal. We're most definitely going to talk about this in our next video. I'm actually interested to see what Keemstar has to say to refute some of Ethan Klein's claims here about him. Now, our next story of today's video comes from Twitch. I'm sure many of you know that Twitch over the last week has started something called the Twitch Safety Advisory Council. Now, this was a group that Twitch had created to make policy changes and decisions for Twitch as a whole. So one of these people on the Safety Advisory Council is known as Steph. She is her own Twitch streamer, and on her stream recently, she said something that caused her to get a lot of backlash. Now, this is because people feel like she is abusing her power that she has recently gotten from Twitch. Just watch this.
No, I'm just not cool with white supremacy, y'all. It's really not that. God. I think a lot of you gamers are actually white supremacists. Sorry. Just a fact. But I'm hanging in there, and I'm not going anywhere. I have power. They can't take it away from me. And honestly, you know, there are some people that should be afraid of me, and that they are.
Why are people giving her bits for that?
Because I represent moderation and diversity, and I'm gonna come for hurtful, harmful people. If you're a really shitty person, I'm gonna stand up against you. Period. And Twitch is endorsing me to do that, so.
Oh shit, don't piss off the deer, dude.
Now, Twitch themselves have come out and actually backtrack here, saying that these people on their council are actually not going to make any decisions or policy changes, and they're pretty much just figureheads in this whole thing. But some streamers on Twitch are—
Wait, so the scapegoats? Oh my god. Twitch literally, like, fed this deer girl to the wolves, dude. I mean, it's her fault for saying gamers are white supremacists and stuff, but Twitch literally fed her to the wolves with that one.
Come out and said that what Steph has been saying here is just not right and it's wrong. Actually, Asmongold came out and he spoke out against her on his stream. Just watch this.
But they do it, and it's completely okay, and Twitch accepts it. It's the Emperor's new clothes, and everybody is afraid to say what's fucking obvious. That's all there is to it. It's wrong. If you had replaced that, what she said, with any other group of people, if me, XQC, Soda, Summit, Lyric, any other streamer had said that, we would have been off the platform in a fucking second.
Oh, jeez.
Am I wrong?
Okay, so obviously Steph has been getting a ton of backlash recently over her comments that she said on her stream, and she decided to finally apologize on her Twitter today. She said, I feel like my voice has been taken from me. I've been straining, trying to take it back since. So many people have attended my Q&A stream segments and left me seeing different. It gives me hope. I spend most of my time nowadays trying to correct my perception. I'm continually understanding the bounds of this extreme standard I'm held to. It's my responsibility to not speak anything that can be clipped, trimmed, and used against me, anything removing who I was responding to. But also, I'm a streamer, I engage with people, I'm not perfect. I've been harassed, doxxed, and impersonated. There's one specifically nasty impersonator trying to use my name with a capital I instead of an L who has fooled many people. Twitter has done nothing about it for days. I've seen too many images and gifs of deer getting killed. Supremacist. I've never engaged by people who have made it clear that they don't want to be gaming to be more inclusive on minorities. They believe gaming belongs to them and they want to keep it that way. They are undesiring of any amount of discourse or compromise. I do not haphazardly apply this perception to anyone or everyone. Disagreeing with me is not cause for me to label someone like this. I, like anyone who tries, do my best to allow everyone to show and tell them who they are. It's clearly very hard to call out this sort of behavior. I am especially sorry to my peers and friends who have been pressured to make judgments about me. I feel the responsibility of so much stress I have caused, also for the unsafety I brought to my community. I didn't ask for this, neither did you. If you are angry at me, why? I'm not going to ruin games for you. At worst, I'm going to introduce you to an uncomfortable perspective. I'm a gamer too. I've been my whole life. I'm 27. I played multiplayer shooters since I was 2. Video games and game culture is in my blood. Now, our next story today comes from the Twitch streamer known as Alindy. Alindy has recently gone viral over Twitter. This clip has almost 2 million views.
Another Alindy clip went viral? I missed this one.
And for some reason, Alindy said something here that no one can understand. Just watch this.
For a guy that is in a relationship to be interested in other girls, that's just cheating. But if a girl who's in a relationship becomes interested in another guy, it often means that she's not getting what she needs to get from that relationship.
So many YouTubers and streamers have come out saying that this is kind of a stupid comment to say. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to anyone why she would say something like this. Now, our next story today comes from the
so
streamer known
dumb.
as Caterino. Now, we haven't talked about Caterino.
Oh, shit, dude. New boyfriend reveal?
Over the past few weeks because she just completely disappeared. She's taken a break from all this stuff, but it looks like Caterino is coming back very soon to do an interview with another streamer known as Dr. K. Now, you guys know that Dr. K is actually very, very well known in the streaming community. He does a lot of interviews with other big streamers, and Dr. K also attended Harvard here for psychiatry, so he's very, very well educated. So it is going to be interesting when he does finally interview Caterino.
The more that we can get your support, the more that we can try to do for you guys, and so it really helps. So thank you guys very much. So next Monday, we have Caterino coming on, and then Wednesday is going to be another interview, and then Friday is going to be something I think a little bit more freeform and fun.
Yeah, so this is a psychologist. Yeah, he can talk more on the depersonalization stuff. You're right, Sentient Burrito. Wait, is the doctor one of the boyfriends? No, I've never heard of this streamer before. I'm actually going to check him out after this.
So our next story today comes from the YouTuber known as Quebblecop. Now, if you guys don't know, Quebblecop is a massive YouTuber, over 10 million subscribers. Now, recently he's been tweeting about how he thinks he's going to be the biggest YouTuber in the world, and he tweeted this out at MrBeast. He says, $100,000 bet that I'll beat you to 100 million subscribers. MrBeast then responded saying, deal. So we really do have a serious bet here going on between Quebblecop.
Oh, shit. Well, what are the sub counts at? I'm pretty sure Mr. Beast is like... Wow, what a coincidence. This video comes up on my recommended. Okay. Mr. Beast is at 35 million. Whoa, up. Fuck. I don't know how to say his name. Whoa. Oh, 12 million. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that one, buddy.
Cop and MrBeast, $100,000. So that's it for our video today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Please be sure to leave a thumbs up.
Okay, good video, scarce. Let's look at Asmongold's reaction to the Keemstar shit, because someone said he had a good take. Okay. Okay, this is a lot of content. I'll watch it on my own time, but this is a lot of content. Okay. Thank you guys for watching this stream. It's been about an hour and 46 minutes. I've consistently had a lot of viewers. 132, hell yeah. Thank you guys all for sticking around. I do stream mostly Pikmin on this channel, but I am going to do these drama streams occasionally. Whenever something comes up, I'll like boot up the stream like I just did, out of the blue. But yeah, thank you so much for the subs, so much for the follows, so much for the views. I'm going to stream on Twitch more frequently. Hopefully, I should have a new video out on my YouTube within the next day or two. Maybe today if I do it quick enough. Probably not. Probably tomorrow. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Oh, is Cobra going on? Pull Cobra. Let me call him first. Yeah, let me call Cobra. I keep forgetting, man. I just kept forgetting. If Cobra doesn't pick up, then I'll end it, but... I'm calling him right now.
Hello?
Yo, what's up, dude?
Hello?
Hello?
Base department?
Hello? What's up?
Am I at the base department?
Yeah, dude, you're in the base department.
Let's fucking go, boy.
Hell yeah. So what was your take on the whole, like, Keemstar response and the Just Destiny stuff?
It's kind of bad, bro. Like, his entire response was, like, pretty good. Like, that whole, like, Tony guy, like, what else could Keem have done? You know what I mean? He did everything he could, and then that Tony guy then spat in his face, like, 2 years later. Like, I would have probably snapped at that.
Yeah.
But the JD stuff was, like, hella whack. Like, like if we're saying that he didn't dox JD, like, you know, he can have his own like opinions on it, but he can't claim that JD doxed me and that he didn't. Like,
yeah, because with your docs, he never published it publicly, right? He only used it for the cease and desist.
I didn't even know he had my docs. Basically, Keem said it's public information, right? And basic because somewhere it's posted.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure somewhere it's posted my like private email must be. I don't know how like else JD would have gotten it because he got my private email, but I'm signed up to a ton of crap on it. He got my YouTube email and then he got my YouTube business email. So I'm assuming he got the two YouTube ones from like finalist instances, but I don't know how he got the like my main email that's not associated to YouTube, which is kind of sus. But all he did was like link me in the cease and desist. But it was actually Keemstar that like didn't censor any of my information out and posted on Twitter.
Yeah, so Keem is more like, and obviously that was a mistake by Keem, and he deleted it pretty quickly after. I don't know how long it was up for. Maybe you remember the exact time.
He like did not want to delete it.
Oh.
Where's the He was I don't know whether I'd say like manipulative because I don't really want to kind of like get involved like too much between the two of them because it's not really my sort of thing. But let me try and find it. I'd appreciate if you deleted this tweet as well. People have been getting my private info from it. And he said that tweet was deleted 1 minute after posted, and I said this video, and there's a video where it literally shows my docs, and he goes, "Oh, you want me to take down a video exposing the fuck? Question mark. You sure? Question mark." So it didn't look like he wanted to get rid of it. And
yeah, I don't think he intentionally doxed you, but
no,
it's like if anything, like Keemstar doxed you more than just Destiny doxed you.
Yeah. Anyway, well, this one because it had 3 emails in it. Including one with my full name, and then Keem said Kayla with the tweet.
Yeah, so that was kind of irresponsible. I mean, yeah, if Keem is saying just Destiny doxed you, then he's like just as guilty for that. That's what I didn't like about that response. It's just saying JD's a doxer and then like trying to say that like his dox was justified because he wanted revenge or something. And he left out a lot of context that Nick gave on his Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, he didn't mention your name, which I thought was interesting. Just British 15-year-old.
Yeah, I don't think he likes me.
Nah. Because he used to mention your name in the old like initial interview, but
yeah.
All right. Is it late where you are?
No, it's only 10:33.
Okay.
I just sound tired or something.
Yeah, you did sound a bit tired.
All right, let me wake up. The Jews, the Holocaust.
Yeah. So, what do you think about this whole like drama in general? This whole like Keem versus H3 thing.
It's kind of like 2 grown men should have probably sorted out on DMs. Like I don't know.
Yeah, it does seem pretty petty.
It's petty because they both got like families and shit, haven't they? Like they both got like kids and that. I don't know. Like, come on, bro. Like this sort of thing, you expect like 20-year-old. Well, no, I wouldn't really expect 20-year-olds to go back and forth like this. Like kids or something. I don't know.
Yeah, they're like
grow up a bit.
having full-on tantrums against each other back and forth to millions of people on YouTube.
Yeah.
Someone says JD is still doing this bullshit. No, JD like the false copyright strike was fucked up. But from what I understand, Cobra can correct me if you still dislike Just Destiny or whatever. But like. He was a normie and he made like a stupid mistake to false copyright strike instead of like flag for harassment or whatever, and he made a mistake, but he hasn't done anything like that since. Would that be like correct?
Oh, you're streaming right now.
Yeah.
I was literally gonna say the N-word.
Oh my god! Thank God you didn't. Holy shit!
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Dodged the bullet. How's everyone doing? How you doing, guys?
So yeah, what's your stance on Just Destiny like now? Do you agree with what I just said, or do you still think like Just Destiny's like a scumbag or?
Well, I've taken down my like videos on JD now because you know like the whole orgy thing with him getting like demonetized.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, yeah, like if Augie can get his videos taken down, those ones like are definitely on like the bordering, especially considering like the one was taken down before. So I just like I've took him down now, but like looking back on it, my like I don't know, like I had like 2,000 subs or whatever, so like I didn't really care like how I put my argument across, and it wasn't like very well thought out or anything.
Yeah,
So,
it's just like a random commentary video, just trying to pump out videos for the
yeah,
channel,
and
right?
then it got taken seriously, so it's kind of hard to defend it. Like,
Yeah.
It's obviously he's not a pedophile, but like I didn't really like his thumbnails and titles and that. But
Yeah,
like now I'm all right with him, I guess. Like I don't really have any like vendetta against him. Like I don't
Yeah.
know whether he has anything against me.
Yeah.
But he shouldn't have like taken down the video, but then he shouldn't have like tried to contact my parents. Like
Yeah, it
it's
does
not
seem like a little over the top.
like in like 2 months' time, I was like turning 16. I don't know, like you can go to prison when you're like 10 in the UK. Like you're responsible for your own actions at 10. I think at 15, like I can handle it myself, which is kind of weird.
Yeah.
I don't even know he searched for my parents' information. That's like what Keemstar.
Yeah, and I think people, like, when they describe your video, they're like, oh, you know, Lieutenant Cobra called him a pedo or whatever, and your video, like, we just watched, like, the H3 part where he, like, you know, said, you know, that, like, black guy, I forgot his name, was, like, a big fucking pedo rapist or whatever. The way you worded it, I felt like it was more of just, like, an offhanded comment. Maybe you shouldn't have said that, you weren't thinking about it because you were a smaller YouTuber, but, like, some people are like, oh, Lieutenant Cobra just calls people pedophiles all the time, which I don't necessarily agree with.
Yeah, like it definitely like was much deeper in the fucking thingy video. Hate Shoshi video. Mine was just like pinging insults every once in a while at him. But at the end of the day, I wouldn't have done that now, especially like having known like what people's reactions are on that. But at the time, I only expected like an inner circle of people to see it, so. Wasn't really like thinking about that at the time. I just want to know like, how did JD get my like private email though? Oh, that's kind of
yeah, I don't know. If it wasn't the email that you used for the copyright stuff.
Well, I never like filled anything out, so he could only get those emails from like my about section on YouTube, and then like the main YouTube email from I think when you send like a channel, like a copyright strike, you get the channel email, but. I had another email, so I don't know how he got that. And that
oh, so wasn't your on your about or anything like that?
Nah. He got like the YouTube channel's email, the business email, which is in the about, and then he got a complete different email, like my private one.
Maybe like it showed up somewhere along the way in the process. I can't really see Just Destiny being the type of person to go out and like dox you in particular to get that, but maybe he did. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, he did like kind of draft a fake suit. Well,
yeah, but he was like really bad with that. Like that was very sloppy. Like you can tell like he wasn't like good at doing this shit, right? So that's why I'm like, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, either way, it's like water under the bridge.
I'll
it's
probably
older
get
drama.
in contact with him and try and find out like how he got that.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know if he follows you on Twitter, but yeah.
No, I don't know.
Anyways, thanks for coming on, but I'm gonna like end the call and then like end my stream, but yeah.
Yeah, thanks. Cheers. Right. See ya, bro.
See you later, man. Yeah, Lieutenant Cobra is a good guy. I like him a lot. So yeah, Keem made one more Twitter video. We're gonna look at that and we're gonna end the stream. I promise we're gonna end it. But I don't want to look at this one Twitter response from Keem.
Hey, I see a lot of comments talking about that I ignored the whole FouseyTube situation. And you're right, I did. But for multiple reasons. One, me and FouseyTube are really good right now. I mean, I help him with his videos, I help him with his ideas, I review his stuff before he publishes it, you know, give him advice. And he's helped me out too. He gives me advice on shit. Like, we're good. Me and Fousey have been good for years, really. I'd say maybe 6 months after my documentary. I mean, we were good kind of through the documentary if you watch it too. But I mean, the reason why he was on the car saying like, "You made me want to kill myself," is because we had a huge feud like back in the day, and I thought everyone on the internet remembered this or knew this, but basically, like Fousey and Rice Gum had a fake fight. We covered it on Drama Alert, said it was fake, and then Fousey acted like we were tricked, and he was like attacking all drama channels for covering this. And then the response was, we all attacked him, you know, showed that his videos were fake, and it just, you know, like I just thought this was a part of the internet history that everyone knew. But Fousey got a lot of hate for that stuff, and obviously, you know, he said what he said. You know, that kind of stuff made him want to kill himself. You know, I'm not trying to hide that, right? But like, you know, it is what it is. Fousey started that, and I don't want to send any hate towards Fousey. I know Clown thinks that Fousey is faking everything and he's a horrible person. I don't. If you watch the New Mom's Basement, I feel like Fousey did have some stuff going wrong. But yeah, no hate to Fousey. I think Fousey has changed for the better. I like the Fousey he is today, and I like talking to him. So that's that.
Yeah, so I guess what Keem said in his initial documentary where he's like, I don't believe Fousey's mentally ill or whatever, I think it's business decision. He probably doesn't believe that anymore now based on that tweet. Anyways, that's about it for this video. I will hopefully have a video up, as I said, tomorrow. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, for all the subs, all the follows, all the great comments, participating, and I will see you later.